Please like the video, subscribe to the channel and click the bell notification for instant updates. Hello all, welcome to Free Tree family. Today we're going to see about index function. It's a very fundamental function on which we're going to build a lot of layers on top of it using index match and other index functions. So it's very imperative that you see this function properly. So we'll take time to explain. I'll take time to explain this slowly. Please listen to this again and again until you are clear with these concepts. So let's delve into it. So at the end of this session, we're going to do just a very simple concept, nothing complicated in this video. So we have an array of the name and the subjects, but that is not a factor in this video. It's only an array of from A to F to 1 to 17. So all we have to do is find the mark in nth name and mth column. That's all it is, right? So if I press row number, for example 1, 1 is going to give 81, which is this one. If I'm going to press 2, 1 is going to get 60, right? 2, 1. So that is all we're going to accomplish. The reason why I keep it so simple is because I want to make sure that you understand this index concept very easily, very clearly, because so that when we add more layers to it, you're not getting confused. All right, very simple. Okay, before I actually do this, a very short explanation of how this works. Let's assume that you have an array that's having 3 cross 9. So the index has a very simple format. You get the index, you select the array, and then you select first you select the rows and then select the columns. So number 1, number 2, so 3, 7, which is what we have here. So this is the first representation of index, which I think we have explained in the example also. This is what mostly we will use 99% of the time, right? The second one is index using reference. All right, so that is what a second example. In this case, we use the same format, index, but we don't select one array. We select array 1, and then we select array 2. We may have array 3, array 4, and so on. You can have any number of arrays in this particular reference column, and then we select what is the one, that is the row number and the column number, and then we have a last column, which is the reference of the arrays. For example, if we have array 1, array 2, and if we press number 1 on the fourth argument, then the index will choose the array 1. If we press 2 here, it will choose array 2. If we press 3 here, it will choose array 3. Right? So this is what is index using reference. This is hardly used, but this is very useful if you have very complicated scenarios like 3D arrays and etc. etc. Alright, I hope the concept is clear. Once again, I'll do it slowly. Alright, okay. So index works very simply. You press index, and we're going to use index in array format. So I want to select an array. In this case, the array is just the marks. So I select the entire row, entire column, and everything, the entire array, comma, the row number is here, right, comma, the column number is here. That's it, right? So 2, 1. If I press 1 here, it's 1, 1, 81, right? Now instead of row number being a number, I can make this a function also, right? Now that is the first layer of complication we're going to have. So we can make this a match function. So what is the function to match? We can match, for example, if we want to find chemistry within this table. So this is the first header, comma, match type is exact, so 0. So that is going to give the number 2, right? Now instead of typing chemistry, I can reference this to another cell here, and I'll type here chemistry. So that is the first layering, right? I've just made a selection of chemistry here. Based on this, the row number comes. Based on row number, this comes. If I type, for example, physics, then it chooses 1, it comes like this, right? Okay, so this is one layer of complication. We can have more layerings like this using index and match. We'll have a separate dedicated video for that in intermediate level. And I hope this video was useful. Thank you for your time.